the Fords, the Illiches. That's where they send that money to, and other developers. So these people clearly do not represent us. They could have solved this problem with that those babies freezing. They could have solved this years ago. Because if they had take the money and use it for its intended purposes, we could have more shelters or facilities for people to take their family to when they're having challenges. So that is what is happening. Our money that we're supposed to get does not come to us. And we have some other issues too, and I don't want to get all into them here because I got to go to Souls to the Polls, and you're welcome to come out if you feel like you want to. That's where Ramon teaches political concepts and things. He does that every Friday and then on Sundays. But so then the other thing is, so we got the election coming up August 5th, so we got to pick candidates to recommend to the people that are going to be righteous candidates that we can get our money. Because if we keep voting for these people like Mary Sheffield, like Fred Durhal, we have to recognize that they've been placed there to keep our money away from us. And, we were down at the city council about 3 weeks ago. And are you familiar with the land bank?
I am. I just had two successful purchases.
Okay. So yeah, you had two successful purchases and that's great for you. But the land bank has not been equitable for the larger community. I have put in offers on commercial property for people. They never respond. And was yours through the auction or did you make it through a realtor?
I made it through just necessary steps. I talked to Stephanie Hayes. She's an agent there. Yeah, I just bought two side lots. That was about it.
Okay, good, good. So yeah, I'm glad you were able to do that. A lot of people have problems with them getting a side lot that they've been taking care of for years. They're very untransparent. I went on there during the city council meeting and I told them, I say, y'all got properties been on here 1,000 days. The lifespan of a normal real estate transaction is about 30 to 90 days. There's no way a property should be sitting on the market for 1,000 days. So it's not that they're not getting offers, because I know, because I put the offers in. Because some of the properties they have, they list them online. But with that said, we had about 30, 40 people, that city council, and that called in and said, get rid of the land bank. Let's go back to the nuisance abatement where people could just buy those properties for $1. That ordinance is still on the books. We don't know what they do with this money. There's no transparency to that, and it is an authority, but they're supposed to report to us. So that's a major issue. If and the problem is not the existence of the land bank itself, but it's the people that run the land bank. They are corrupt and they want to keep properties out of the hands of blacks for the most part. That's what we see, because then we'll look down the line, we're checking on these properties month after month after month after month, and then lo and behold, you look up, it's sold to
Right,
somebody
right.
else who is not from the community. So that goes on rampantly. So that's an issue. And then what I want to try to do is organize, when it gets a bit warmer, a rally for righteous candidates, a rally for righteousness, where we'll just go down to the city county building. We might spend about 20, 30 minutes down there just to rally and make a point and get the heck out of there. So that's something that I want to work on. And then finally, we have to have an organization to do this with. So I established the Black Heritage Alliance. It's brand new pretty much, but the purpose of it is for political and economic empowerment in the interest of Black people. Um, I don't know if you saw my post at all, but are you familiar with the concept of B1?
I am.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, the implication is, or the meaning is, Black first. Be concerned about your community first, because everybody else is concerned about theirs. Regardless regardless of religious affiliation, regardless of sexual orientation, regardless of these economic status or whatever, educational status. We have to be concerned about our community first because everybody else is concerned about us, and we are leading the way in every bad thing, low entrepreneurship, low economics, low health concerns, all of that. So that's what I wanted to present today. I want you guys to come on board. Let's build this. I had an idea for a campaign because this being an LLC, we can identify political candidates that we're supporting and without any penalty. A nonprofit can't do that. So I want to start a campaign too called Trust Us with Two. I mean, we may make it Trust Us with Five. So the purpose of that, we will raise money to support our political candidates. So Trust Us with Two is Trust Us with $2. Would you trust us with $2 of your money? Would you trust us with $5 of your money? I think people would be willing to trust us with $2 or $5. So again, what we do with that money is to support political candidates. And then, of course, as the organization, as we can get it to grow, I would definitely be looking to hire people, so that we can really run this organization and build it. My goal, our goal, I believe, if we can get 100,000 voters to commit and be under the Black Heritage Alliance and commit to supporting a righteous candidate, Denzel, I believe it'll be very hard for them to cheat, right? If we can get 100,000 voters with the Black Heritage Alliance to say, hey, you know what? Here's the things I would like to see. Don't send in an absentee ballot. That's number one. Number two, walk in and cast your vote. Do not do an absentee ballot. It will be hard as heck. So we got the court case going to address the cheating. So they know we're looking. I think they're not going to try to attempt it this time because it's too easy to catch them, right? We pull the list after they vote, and we look for the pattern. We're also going to be asking that when they do certify the election, pull the list first. Let's check for cheated votes. And then, so I'm going to shut up. What do you think?
Yeah, it's interesting that you say that. I come from the understanding of nationalism. One thing I have to say is this: our people, we don't practice group economics. I really want to see our people practice group economics and get more educated on the use of coinage and not necessarily just debiting and crediting and dealing with the credit score. I really want us to bank on us having our own treasury, us having our own banks, us voting for commissioners. I was just talking to Alexis Davis about this, and I wanted to see Mayor Mike Duggan write in an executive order or something, to the nature of recognizing our plight as citizens of Detroit, and like us coming from the understanding of where we come from, having the Great Migration coming from Alabama, in my case coming from Mississippi, and like really hone in on this idea of getting us the resources that we need. Right now, when I go to Livonia or I go to Westland, they have everything they need. They're constantly in construction, building things. Detroit just doesn't have that right now, and I've seen it since 2006. Like I've seen families live on blocks, and like all of a sudden, like this home that had housed a family is just sitting there in blight. So
Yeah.
I want to see us turn this thing around, and like really, really dig into this dirt and just do what we have to do. Like we're farmers, so that's what we should be doing. Like we should be, farming and, really taking care of our group economics. But that's all pretty much I have to add.
Okay. Well, listen, you're on the right track. And let me say this. So this is what we learned concerning our group economics. Our group economics is the taxes that we pay and put into this pot. The reason that we're not getting, and I know exactly what you mean because I rode around in Livonia too and in these other places. The reason we're not getting it is because they're keeping it from us. Denzel, that's our money.
Yeah.
But the thing is, are we going to stand up and get it? Are we going to stand up and take control of? We got a big old vet. You got 600,000 residents in Detroit. Everywhere you go, you pay a cell phone bill, taxes. You put gas in your car, taxes. You buy something at the grocery store, taxes. You go and stop and get McDonald's, taxes. Think of that. Think of that now. 600,000 people doing that all day, every single day, 24 hours a day. But then Duggan, let me catch that HUD money. That's gonna go to the Gilberts. Then he catch some. Let me catch that. Let me get that to the Illiches. Are we gonna stop that? Are we gonna keep letting that happen? But anyway, Denzel, I got to get out of here. I'm going to the 180 church where we learn about this stuff.
All
You are
right.
welcome to come. I'll send you the link and everything. I'll send you the address. It's
Okay.
right at Grand River Schaefer. We'll be there at 6:30. This Ramon calling me now because I'm supposed to bring the agenda. But
Okay.
anyway,
All right.
if you want to come, I'll send it to you tonight. We there every Friday.
And you forward it. I'll forward it to some other people as well, so they can come out.
All right, then. Listen,
let's
do this again next Friday. Maybe.
Okay. It was nice
Okay.
talking.
All right, then.
All right, take
Okay,
care.
talk to you later.
All right.
All right, bye-bye.